Chineke. Why is it feeling somehow? Hey. I don't like the feeling. Okay, I changed my mind.
It's for a great cause.
It is, isn't it?
Wow.
Getting it from my auntie as well.
Wow.
Really?
Who never made it.
Who never made it. Your auntie died of meningitis.
When you get home, your kids will.
5 years ago.
They know all about it.
They know you're going to do it.
I discuss such things now. I don't want to traumatize my family so that they don't keep me outside.
Who is this stranger? Well, if you wear it, we're going to wear it well. I can see that,
Right? I'm too much now.
You know that lady on MasterChef? She has us completely bored.
Yeah, that's what I hope to do.
And she shines. Oh, wow.
And
You get to work tomorrow.
I know.
Cute, actually.
Really? I did have a big head as a baby. I think that's quite helpful. I don't know if I will be afraid if I look in the mirror. Can you imagine frightening my own self?
Now you can take the
Glasses off.
and then you can look in the mirror. Oh, keep it on. It suits you actually.
It suits you. Oh, I am gorgeous.
You're on the right head shape.
Yes, I do actually. Oh, Tony, you have to add another 25 pounds, dude, because you watched it happen. I'm all for the money. No, this is a good idea.
Sorry, it's too late, man. Sorry, man. That's alright.
This is all for everybody that has had meningitis and suffer meningitis every day. Symptoms actually of having meningitis.
You take it, that's all. So then, we're going to talk about the symptoms.
Yes, the symptoms are varied actually. I mean, you do have them say, basically, if you're having meningitis, I can only talk from my experience. There weren't any rashes on my body, but I had a very, very high temperature and rigor. So I was shaking constantly. So within 24 hours of feeling feverish, I came home feeling very, very like I have a cold. I thought I had the flu. And this developed in about 24 hours. I was shaking. How did it start? I'm a nurse, so I went to work. And on my way back, on the bus, I was feeling very hot and bothered and kept on feeling that like I've got a cold. You know, shiver will go through my body and I'll think what's going on. So by the time I reached, by the time I got home, I couldn't walk. I could hardly get from the bus stop to the house. But anyway, I made it. And I remember sitting down and saying to my husband, oh, I don't feel so well. I've just had this temperature on the bus. By the time it was nighttime, I was having this very heavy rigors through my body, uncontrollable. And we called the out of our doctor and they came and I had very high temperature and they prescribed me Tramadol. And I know, being a nurse, that Tramadol will just mask the feelings. It will put me to sleep, it will make me feel better, but it's not going to resolve the issue. If you've got a fever, temperature, there is something going on. So I didn't take the Tramadol. I told my husband, no, we're not going to cash this Tramadol. I will just ride it out. I don't know why I did that. So I slept, but I didn't sleep because the night was the longest night ever. I was just waiting for morning. I was thinking of the children and I just wanted to, who's going to sort out the children? Morning came and I just dialed 999. By this time in the morning, I couldn't see. I was photophobia. I just could not open my eyes to the light. I still have side effects of it because I'm very sensitive to the light. My glasses are always tinted. And that's it. That's how I had meningitis. By the time the ambulance came, they were very aware of what may be happening to me. They took a gamble, took me to A&E. When they saw me, they started giving me antibiotic they have a pathway for meningitis. So while they took my bloods and waited for the results, they started me on antibiotics. And that was it. And I responded positively. I didn't have a lumbar puncture. I refused the lumbar puncture because one, was scared. Two, did not think it's relevant. All it would decide is what type of meningitis I had, whether it was viral or bacterial, and I didn't want to really know. And I responded to treatment. I stayed there for a week. I was discharged home with 2 weeks of intravenous antibiotics, which I gave myself. So I negotiated because I'm a nurse. I went home and I gave myself antibiotics every day through my own veins. And that is my story. And so I live every day with the symptoms. I have issues with my balance. So I constantly feel like I'm falling over. I can't wear any high heels anymore. Still drink alcohol. Just joking. Truth be told. I'm so gorgeous. Actually, I love myself better now. Abby?